What's up, guys?
Wow.
Welcome back. Second map, Vertigo between Heroic and Ninjas in Pyjamas. You guys are watching the CS Summit 6 Online Edition B-Stream European coverage with Hugo and Scrawny. So let's jump into the server and get this one underway, folks, because elimination is not on the line. I have to double check that. Nope. Yeah, Group C winners match. Ooh, enjoy the sunset. Or is that a moon?
A bit big for a moon.
Well, maybe it's all about perception.
Yeah, it's the key is it's not about size anyway. It's about what you do with it, Connor. So
wait, there's two moons. Did you see that?
There's actually a lot of moons. I'm in game. I'm no longer watching the beautiful graphics that Summit have provided, but instead I'm watching the beautiful Counter-Strike that these players are bringing to the table. Rez, fast up A. It's a quick execute here for NIP. We do have Nico tuck sandbags yet to be ascertained by the Ninjas. And they're going to hang around. Nico, this position gets more and more potent the more time that it goes unchecked. Twist lighting up utility. Well, that is gone. And so are two of his T's. Nico dinks back, just has to stay alive. They're not even worrying about him. The grenade will do the job. Rez is dead in the sight, and it's down to 2.
Knock looking to hold back on flank. Borup arrives in time, but dies. And Knock upgrades into that USP. Now the CTs are going to get set scrambling back to the opposite side of the map. And the Ninjas, woo, pump fake, go back to the T-spawn. Jump up towards top mid. Now the world is their oyster. What's the difference between an oyster and a clam?
I was going to bring up clams because I'm thinking every time I hear the word oyster, I think of Frank Reynolds throwing up clams in the car park. But yeah, I don't think everyone's going to get that. But if you do, shout out to you. I don't really know. But Frank claims clams are better. But judging by his vomit, I think oysters are the pristine seafood.
Right now, I think it's more about the lobster.
Yeah, I mean, I can get behind that. Lobster. Oh, look at this. Look at this bait from NIP. They baited a player to B, and they ran back to the A site. Tessus has been spotted. They're going to try and kill him. Oh, it's messy. He's taking a kill. Plopsky trades. He can't stick the bomb. Kadian should rush him down, and he's going to go for the fight. Plopsky back into the second try. Oh, no, he's faking it in a 1-on-2. He's not going to win the round off of that. He needs the kill, and Stan will not give it to him until after the time. It's a round for Heroic, and from the clock.
Yes, sir. There we go, pistol round for Heroic. I'm very excited for this map because, again, Heroic, back when they were making waves, when Vertigo was first back in this pool, they were one of those teams that I was kind of looking to early in terms of like developing Vertigo gameplay. Now we've had different iterations of Vertigo since then. We've got roster swaps and whatnot. But what's good to know is that they, like the Ninjas, who I would argue have more recently taken this map as their turf, I think we should have a good one, folks. Hopefully, buckle in. Tess has 2 kills very quickly. Hampus doubles back with that Tech 9. It's the A-ramp flurry of frags as per usual, dude. We get so many aggressive gunfights on this ramp. I kind of like it. I don't think this A site is perfect in terms of map balance, but it is very interesting with so many ramps and corners and an open skybox and ledge on the backside. It's good fun. 3 versus 3. Famas pick back up, and if they retreat too far, Borup's going to get them.
Yeah, Plopsky was holding for this flank. If only he didn't move, because he probably would have killed Borup in that position. But now, now they're susceptible to getting flanked by Borup. It's all on a timing. It's all on audio. They're waiting for Nico to get something of value, and he's going to see all 3 players coming up the ramp from this sandbag position. He's waiting. He hasn't heard a thing yet. Now the rush comes through, and Nico might kill everything. He has mowed down by the SMG, and a nice little FAMI upgrade for Heroic to find a second.
One big old spray down, dude. That's all it took. MP9's so good for that. Not only does it have decent damage, decent armor pen, but it's also got just a nice size magazine. Thing never seems to run dry. So he just garden hoses down those 3 players. Heroic take that second round, fully convert off of pistols, and they should just bully these nerds in Pyjamas because they've got so little to work with. They go to the top mid clash, and Kadian brings it back with 2 down now. Another down in the depths of B. Nico, not meant to be. He is the second casualty versus Heroic, thanks to the hands of NIP.
the fire rate of the MP9 is definitely the sexiest attribute that it possesses. Like, oh, it shoots so fast.
Wow.
All those bullets, Connor, it may have an apt amount of ammo, but you've got to aim right because that ammo will disappear before you know it. Yeah, okay, so in the first two rounds of this game, Nico has gotten multiple kills from sandbags, and NIP haven't even checked it. So for the rest of the game, NIP are going to be scared of sandbags. Or, sorry, NIP should be scared of sandbags for the rest of the game. I wonder how many more times Nico will use it, because running it back-to-back rounds to win rounds for Heroic, well, that's not something NIP are going to be all too happy with. Molly's down on B, trapping Rez in the corner, but he's just fine here. Taken down. Tessus is fighting inside of the ramp smokes, and we'll deploy another one just to keep NIP out of A. But they don't want A. They wanted B, but instead Plopsky will lose his life to Borup, and well, that's just left NIP wanting more.
Stown ready to swoop in here if Rez walks forward. You know, we call them sandbags, but really it's concrete mix. Nobody seems to care about details anymore, Hugo. Headshot for Rez, Tessus, and Hampus. That's 3 kills in pretty rapid succession. Excuse me. And Borup, well, he's going to get dangerously close to this short A shell. He's got a teammate as well with him in Nico. So this is quite the bit of firepower for Heroic. And they heard that reload. So this is confirmation. They're going to extend into it. Borup, one and done. But look at that. They give up their backs. Nico, he's not coming in from sandbags, but rather the opposite direction. He is omnipresent on those A-holds. And they will no longer fear just the concrete bags, Hugo. They're just gonna fear everything that has to do with ramp.
No Swedes allowed. Say Heroic.
No Swedes allowed. No Swedes allowed. Actually, we shouldn't start chanting.
Yeah, I wouldn't, you know. I wouldn't start
right.
putting that on t-shirts, dude. Next thing you know.
Stown's gonna get himself a quick kill. It's another quick fight done to the B site. Woo, dodging the bullets, but not the grenade. It's negligible damage, but it's at least enough of a flex here with Borup to go for a peek, but maybe they take this map control early.
Yeah, I like how keen Heroic are to play aggressive on the CT side. They are making NIP sweat quite a lot. And not just because it's hot. NIP retrieve that rifle from Rez's body. Hampus is now armed. And they're going to come slow up towards A. Tessus is alone here. Not going to get any info yet either, but you can already see those rotations for Heroic moving Nico to the site. Now, he can't tuck sandbags in time, or at least he shouldn't be able to. NIP are, well, I was going to say walking up A, but God, they're taking their time. Finally, making a move into this position. Sandbags is taken, but by Tessus. Note, NIP have no incendiaries, no Molotov, no HEs, but will they check it? Especially after they already see Nico on the site. If they get that kill, they might go Sandbags is clear, but Sandbags is not clear.
Oh my god, not again. Not again. Here it is. Tess says 2 and almost the third. Last man up is Hampus, 10 HP. Woo! Tippity tap for Hat into the head of Stown, but now he's going to double this back towards the A site. A couple of steps closer. As Borup, currently alone, looks to extend right into this. Woo! He stops. He stops just shy of the doorway. And obviously Hampus, he is just fully exposed to everything. He is naked and afraid in the middle of this A site. He's going to need 2 crisp headshots. Instant kills needed. And nope, Borup, he gets the better of the timing, executes the final frag, and Heroic with another one. Hugo,
yeah.
When will they start Molotoving sandbags?
They didn't have the money, man. They didn't have the money. It was a low economy round for NIP. But yeah, I mean, even if you don't have the money, obviously it's really hard to clear. You know, you get very exposed to everything. But like at this point, there's no excuse. You should be going up top. You should be standing on that back rail, and you should be looking at sandbags from the pillars. You can see if someone moves even slightly into your way. If they turn, you're going to see a leg. You're going to see an arm. You're going to know. And so, well, NIP, now they're on gun rounds, now they've got Molotovs. And I think if Heroic play sandbags in this round, they're crazy. They're absolutely mental because NIP finally have the money to stop it. But Plopsky, oh, he falls down 50 stories. Now, he got shot midair, about to hit that run boost. So the full damage technically kills him as he hits the side of the building. Yeah, that's an oof right there if I've ever seen one before. But they will trade and keep it in a 4-on-4.
That would suck. That's not the way I want to go. I'll tell you that much. urban parachuting into the side of a skyscraper? I don't think so. That's why I don't take risks, Hugo. That's why we live under the radar. Like slugs.
Yeah, nothing worse than salt. Bad for the slug. Even worse for us.
You'd think our teammates would learn. Get enough
This is a
salt
B
in
play.
MM.
Ooh. Borp.
He saw it.
Spotted. Oh dear, that's messy. Oh, there's a
Nice
trade.
After you.
No.
Well, listen, Rez isn't going to wait, okay? He's still keeping this B pressure up. 2 CTs left over, and they don't know about Nico. He is hidden in the bomb site. He kills Hampus, flicks over, and drops Rez out of the round. Knock now, 8 health. 8 HP to make the difference. And Cadian, he's got a grenade. 15 seconds. He's next to the Molotov, taking dangerous risks. Cadian. Oh. Boom! Right on top of him. 6th round by way of frag grenade.
Wow. I mean, what are we watching? Like, this is, don't get me wrong, this is an excellent CT side for Heroic, but this is not the NIP I expected to see. Like, their T side is their better side in this map. So, yeah, lacking somewhat, but obviously, you know, it's coming down to Heroic clearly being keen Vertigo gamers, Vertigang, Vertiglobals, whatever you want to call them, Connor. They're that 6-0 up, in control of this map. Great responses, great rotations. Cadian's got the orb, he's going for a fight, he's got the pick, and that's a surefire shot to put Heroic in an advantage with no trade.
Nox able to walk out middle, so maybe his timing will best the CT defense. Still a possibility of splitting into the B site. He wants their spawn. He takes the headshot into Nico as well. Now, Cadian, he's trying to figure out where the hell this T gets off to, while Tesses, he has audio cues here on ramp. It's a retreat. Cadian, oh, like a Cyclops, just finding out where that T got off to. He figures it out in time to stop Knock. And now Ninjas, they may have wanted to go over to that B bomb site, but there's no longer a 4th player to cut off the rotates. Cadian solved that problem. It's a straight up 3v3.
Up. Rez, oh, he catches Borb leaving the site. That's so good. You always think you're safe there. You are not safe there. Not with Rez in this bomb site. He's gone, though. Quickly traded. Cadian is low. There's a Molotov on Plopsky. Twist is running away. What are they going to do here? 40 seconds. Plopsky, if he gets pushed, he's dead. He has the bomb. Keep that in mind. Twist is going on the longest flank ever. He's trying to sell a fake like he has the package, and he will get Cadian off on A, mollying the site, and oh, he almost wanted to sneak back. It's unsure as to where Twist is going. He's going to force Cadian back to that B bomb site. Plopsky's got it. Heroic have left B. They've been fully baited over by Twist, and that's an excellent bomb plant. Twist now needs to come and join his teammate, but he's not going to do it through the ramp. He's going to stay on A, and they think it's the A site. They finally realized, Connor, but it might be all too late.
Yeah, Plopsky, he gets aggressive post plant. Cadian, last man left over. Oh, Twist just wrecks him.
Wow.
Ninjas, no. I mean, awesome round.
Cool.
Awesome round at the end of it. But Heroic, oh, they made them look like fools. I just kind of feel bad. You know, it's like watching a kid get pantsed. It's just, it's kind of funny, but you don't want to laugh.
Kid. Yeah, that was a really good call from NIP. I definitely am surprised that I think was it Borb who left B. The second player leaves B. They only saw one. They never saw the bomb. Like that's you see that actually a lot in like clutch situations or 2-on-2s, 2vx's. T's love to fake those footsteps, but you know I didn't see if Twist did anything else to make Cadian think there were 2 players there. But you know, either way, regardless of how that happened, the over rotation from B is the big problem because Plopsky's able to just walk in and plant. And well, that was the intention for NIP. But yeah, Heroic, like look at the Bicon. I think that's the biggest shot so far. This is 6 in a row for Heroic. They lose a round. They are broke and like fully broke.
Yeah, it's not. They don't have this little because they decide to save and maybe bounce back with 1 round of loss bonus. No. This is everything they could afford, and it's a 1 MP9 situation. So dire economic straits.
Even worse grenades.
Valid point. It's a collapsing economy here for Heroic. Although, the little guy still sometimes wins. see if these Deagles can connect. Ooh, Rez accidentally shoots his teammate in the head as Nico gets the first frag. And it is, ooh, by way of CT, but Hampus through the smoke. And Knock, what are you doing up there? Get off of that box. He's just dealing with the flanker incredibly well, because who would expect that? But Tess says, who would expect this? MP9 up from short, counters it back to the 2 versus 2, and he's trying to fumble the guns here. It's a little bit of a distraction. They got to get on the same page and somehow find a way to upset versus the double scopes. Knock, he's going to be looking forward. Rez, he gets that first bomb diffuser. Tess says he's looking for both of the kills, but Rez, he's just buying time. Glock out, and Tess is dead as it's Ninjas to take a second.
Yeah, Rez, I know you're good with pistols, man, but come on, pulling out the Glock, like, that's just insulting. That's just rude. However, you know, not exactly friends with Heroic right now. NIP are lusting for blood, and a second round has been found on this T side. Nico, he has kept up his performance from Mirage. He was a top player there, and he is the top player here on Vertigo. But Heroic, well, that might all be forgotten in this round. They're on Eco. Cadian's 4-spot, interestingly enough, fully committed to this. Let's get him on Eco. We'll see what consequences that has later. I mean, you know, it's certain to say he's not going to have the AWP anytime soon. Oh dear, dropping flashes down ladder. Hampus calling for support. No one's pushed it. It's an A stack. You'll notice 4 players fighting ramp with those default pistols. Cadian has got that hero gun in middle, but it's gone already. Plopsky's pushed from B and cleaned him out. Now the A wrap comes through, and Heroic are walking into guns, patient guns for NIP. This should be a third round with no problem off the back of that bomb farm. And there it is. All the money made as well. SMG kills certainly taste delicious, and dinner is served for the Swedes. It's Heroic coming back in with a rifle round. Wait. So, okay. So we're going to say Cadian bought a Deagle only to give him not enough money to drop a rifle back to Tesses, while Tesses gives him the AWP. Tesses just got fully alphaed by Cadian. Hey, mate, yeah, I'll drop you. Don't worry. You've already got 2K. Yeah, don't worry about it, mate. Poor guy.
That's... Damn, man. That's too funny. Let's see if it still works out in the end.
What a troll. What a troll.
Yeah. But he's such a nice guy, and I believe it was recently his birthday.
Was it today or yesterday?
Can't quite remember, my man. I think it was yesterday. I saw some smiley pictures of him, so I can only imagine that it's gone by.
It was yesterday. Happy birthday, Cadian.
Nico. Yeah, happy birthday, buddy. See you soon. Twists? He's not going to see anything. Not until this smoke is gone, anyways. This angle just makes me anxious. I don't like elevator shafts. Get out of here. Let's just not hang out in this position. Clear that close corner. Shabang! And not a second, though. Nico, he comes out of his hidey hole, and a heroic round right back on the board. So in the end, Cadian's force buy doesn't end up costing, but he better drop Tessus now. Now that you can repay the favor, there it is. There it is. Cadian is a good guy.
Good guy, Cadian, man. Yeah, Nico, better buy a P250, buddy. No, he's got a gun. He's got a gun. It's all under control. But yeah, either way, NIP, 3 rounds. They instantly get responded on by a force win from Heroic. I say force, but still a 3 by the head or just the Deagle on that side. So 2-7 now. Cadian back on the sandbags. This position has been the bread and butter of the CT side for Heroic. Nico is supporting him. But no one's pushing here up on A. Instead, it's a deep mid take for NIP. Nice off angle for Borup. He's ready, and he deals with 1. He knows there's a second there. Doesn't know about the bomb, but still enough info to call for Heroic to be wary of that top mid position. The push down B is very interesting from Stoud, and Hampus isn't even going to clear it, but he sees him as the smoke fades, getting that kill, opening the chance to take B, and he's already got teammates deep in mid to split with him.
Borup. Oh, nicely done. He cuts off that first bomb carrier. Nico in CT spawn with a crucial frag. That bomb's been dropped on top of construction. It's engulfed in flames. Cadian, he's looking for the angle, but that's also audio. He is telling the T's exactly where he's at. They exchange grenades back and forth. They need to deal with the CT peek, and Tess says he's about to come around the corner and just shoots Hampus in the back of the head. Poor Plopsky wasn't ready, and now that's an apology waiting to happen. Blobsky, how the hell does he get this bomb? He won't. Nico with the insta headshot. It was there for them, Hugo. They had that bottom B player killed, but Borup, a crucial kill cutting off the bomb carrier. And I would argue also just as importantly, it was Nico getting the kill in CT spawn. So those two crucial frags brought it back for Heroic, and the bomb stagnating in construction like that, that was the end of the round.
Yeah, it's unlucky because, you know, like one of the issues a lot of people face is putting the bomb without the majority of players. It's always a go-to. But right there, if NIP had the bomb with the 2 men at the bottom of B, it would have got to the site and they would have got a plant. Their mid players wouldn't have been as pressured to rush, and that would have been a very different round. And NIP also, if they lost it, would have been able to buy here, which they can't. Oh, actually, I'll get to that in a sec because this is interesting. But yeah, they had 3 in middle, so it makes sense bringing the bomb there, but it also loses it in enemy territory. So unfortunate. NIP, they could have full invested here, but they've actually decided to save a bit of money while also buying. There's a good chance they win this round, but even if they don't, I say that, I mean, there is a chance they win this round, but even if they don't, they can buy up in the next. We actually saw LDLC, old school existence LDLC, do this a lot, where you would like win a round and you would half buy with SMGs because you could keep enough money that even if you lost this round, oh god, I'm screwing up my sentences, but yeah, basically money. NIP is saving it, they're also spending it.
Have you ever had a dream where you can't for when there's not for you to that you ever have?
I know exactly what you're referencing.
Hugo Byron.
I feel like the same person right now.
Have this knock. That's all that's left over here on this B-bomb site. You make elegant points, though. You had valid arguments. And look, enough of a buy has worked out. So you're right here on the same page as them. Damage versus knock and Hampus, though. That's really the biggest issue. 38 HP combined. 3 CTs all arrive. And Nico cuts down the back man. So it's knock up close on Big Green. Trying to find timing. And, ooh, Nico's just going to shoot through and through. You know, there's no such thing as friendly fire.
Tess's is the punching bag of Vertigo today. Like, he's getting dropped deagles, he's getting team killed. Oh dear, man. Just one of those games. Nico shooting that kit to Cadian, team player. But yeah, I mean, team killer as well. So it doesn't make up your war crimes, Nico. But 17 and 7, well, maybe we'll start to consider you exempt from the court martial because this is quite the performance from Heroic. 9-3, NIP, a strong T side when they often take this map. Well, right now we are seeing nothing of the sort. If they can find 6, if they can get these last 3, that's good. But there's nothing to suggest that Heroic are suddenly going to drop the ball and give away 3 rounds.
It's going to do a little bit of chip damage. A wee tidbit. 4 gone from this down. 96 health on the push. He's got Plopsky fully blinded. Good supportive utility from Borup. Drops his own nade on his feet as Cadian topples knock top mid. 5v3. And Borup, well, he's just going to give cover for Stound to disengage from the situation because an easy 5v3 site hold is what's in store.
Flashback short side. Tess is going for fights, but no one there yet for NIP. They're grouping towards the ramp. Tessus can flank in this position. Very, very potent. Twister's got your pick. That's a player off the site. And even the flank gone as well. Great timing for Rez. He's even got spam. He doesn't know it, but Tessus is tagged. He's running back into the gunfire. Hampus is already pushing the site. And NIP, that is despicable. This was a 5-on-3 10 seconds ago, and NIP have turned it into a 3-on-1. Oh my, that was excellent. Everything lined up, everything fell into place, and every shot was hit. 4 rounds on the horizon. Borup trying to stop it on his own.
It's because I said 5v3 easy sight hold is what's in store. Yeah.
You broke it.
Broken.
Caster's curse. It is real. It does exist. Don't try and pretend it doesn't.
Also, poor Tesses, he gets flustered in his situation because Rez gets that damage through the smoke. Because Tesses is weakened suddenly like that, you see him just run away from short because he doesn't want to be the next guy to die. But the irony of his retreat is that he is in such a panic state, Hugo, that he runs right into what was already a compromised bomb site. The best play would have been actually for him to not move a muscle. And then if maybe the bomb plant comes through, he can attack from behind. His teammates on retake could try and combine with him. And yet that is not the case of the situation. Ninjas and Pyjamas with a 4th round, and technically they could still close with that 9-6 half. Wouldn't that be excellent for them? Wouldn't that suddenly kind of paint this picture as yet another good half and meaning anything is possible? Because there have been at times Heroic in full control, but you cannot say that after they're able to win a 3v5. Desert Eagle for TeSS yet again. Opening kill for Heroic once more.
Yeah, NIP have had most success on this A site, and especially in this round where there's a really heavy B setup with 2 in middle as well. This is the right round to go A. I'd love to see NIP just start to do these like A charges. The reason they got burned from doing them earlier is when they were trying at the start of this T side, not only were they getting caught by sandbags, which is now being but also Cadian was going for aggressive AWP picks. And when you time it right, when you have a spawn and you pick down ramp, it's so hard to get traded. Like, as long as you do it right and you peek and you shoot instantly and you fall back instantly and you don't hang around, like there's no way the T's can kill you unless they're posted doing more of their own. So that probably scared NIP away from A early, but they're back to it with a vengeance in another 2-on-5. This one's not going to get converted, surely. It's Nork alone in a clutch for the ages. Cadian is waiting, and he's going to find 10 for Heroic, not giving an inch nor a mile to NIP, and now they're forcing it to the final round of the half.
One final attempt. 10-5, best case scenario for the Ninjas. Awesome CT side through and through. Now that this one's kind of boiling down a bit, I feel like, just trying to stamp out the flames there. Heroic, showing that they're not going to let off the gas pedal at the closing few moments of this CT side. 4 survive for the last round, so they get everything they could ask for. Everything indeed. P250 for Twist. Knock, slow work outside mid, but it's an opening kill from TeSS. Traded back by Happus near immediately. Stown now back again behind green, able to cut off Knock. There have been at times chances for Ninjas to split into the B site, but I feel like more often than not, Hugo, it's Heroic to win those gunfights.
Hampus is not done with one. He's going to double down on this site. Intention of drawing rotations back to A as this one looks to end B. There are 2 CTs here. Nico's pushing. Nico's about to clear everything, and if he does, he can call for that rotate towards the B bomb side, but it might be misinfo because Hampus has gotten past him on short side. This is a whirlwind. This is all over the place. Nico thinks he's cleared it. Fox gets his knife out. Hampus already called that A was clear, but the re-aggression was not covered. 2 lanes to the A site, and Hampus now has to come back his side to find Nico. Yeah, Nico expected that. He was ready. But he's not going to be able to get away with a kill. 2-on-2 here. Bomb spotted by Heroic. Where are NIP going to go?
That A site. Stown may be able to get in between them. 3 kills on Happus. Can he truly give us more? He's looking for it here on short. Stown holding the angle, shoots down the first one, turns his attention. That is a crucial error. And Borup, if only things had been slowed for a little moment longer, then maybe he could have found some impact. But now it's the bomb plant for Rez, gun back in hand. Final round, final frag of the first half. And Rez is inside the smoke. Borup has no clue. And oh, the shadow. The shadow on the ground gives Borup the advantage. It is Heroic with an 11th. A stellar CT side that, despite cracking at times, was incredibly successful.
Yeah.
3 rounds in a row for Nip once, and an offhand 4th round. That's all they got.
When NIP would plant A, they never knew where that last player was coming from, and I think a lot of the reason was there was an early round on A in the first 5 where NIP got a plant, a 2-on-1. They were the one, and they were against 2. Borup was hiding CT, but then I think it was Stown was seen on the ramp, but he walks ramp up ladder and regroups with Borup for the clutch. I think it was Twist on the site, just sat inside a default, much as how that last man just did there on A. When you don't know where they're coming from, when you don't know if they're coming CT or if they're flanking ramp, it can be so hard to know which post plant to pick. But in that position, I mean, pushing and just gambling for one side or the other, I think is always going to be the safe play. Hiding in the smoke is optimistic, and it doesn't really work out. But I would have liked to see him either push elevator or back up short, because he knows that he's already cleared short. But secondly, if there is a flank, the bomb's planted for CT, and elevator provides the wrap to all of those positions. So unfortunate, but that was a repeated error from NIP on the A site, just unaware of those last retaking players. But that's up to Heroic, right? That's Heroic, constantly making NIP second guess themselves. They had some really, really nice rotations. The only round I could think of that they really like messed up was that 2-on-2 where Twist fakes A and Plopsky hides on B and gets the plant because of Borup rotating. Apart from that, I think that was an excellent half for Heroic. And yeah, they're going to be happy as well. 11-4 up, a map down in this series, but they're looking to take NIP's pick.
So we take a bit of a break here. Little halftime pause, gives a moment for people to catch their breaths, and gives me a chance to ask you a very important question.
Ooh.
Your favorite fruit was a banana, but tell me, Hugo, what's the best vegetable?
Oh dear. Ooh. Carrots come to mind pretty fast. I'm a big fan of carrots. I think that's my final answer. I think I'm just gonna dive in, Connor. What about you? Are you a bit of a broccoli boy, I feel?
Yeah, I'm big on the greens, man. Anything green, it's all at the top of the list there. You know, broccoli, peas,
celery.
Yeah, celery, just leafy lettuce. You know, some people like to just
yeah.
eat a bowl of lettuce. No sauce, of course, just
People
leafy
are called
greens.
rabbits.
Well, let's see if Heroic can hop their way into a quick finish here on Vertigo, Hugo. Carrots. Decent answer. CT's still inside of their spawn, one over towards the elevator room. Knock, nice couple of headshots, but it's Cadian to bring it back with that Tech 9. Double man advantage, turned back to just the one. It is Knock versus Nico and Cadian. And oh boy, he is on for the ace. Oh, yeah. And he's got it. 5 pistol kills for Knock. Glorious start to the second half here for the Ninjas.
Well, if there was a round to get you back into a game, it's going to be that one. Nork, man, what a performance. 8 kills in the first half. He just aces the pistol like it's nothing. That's such a good round from him. And Heroic, I mean, yeah, what can you do, man? When that happens, you just have to laugh, shrug it off, move on, get on with your life. That was a 2-on-1 as well, a 3-on-1 rather, at one point. So really nice stuff. Fast mid again for Heroic. It didn't work last time. They're going to give it another go with the P250s. And Nork, well, he gets avenged very quickly. Hampus mows them down. There was team damage that even made that easier. And, well, maybe ace back-to-back rounds, perhaps.
These MP9s, they have changed Counter-Strike. No. Nothing.
How dare he?
You're supposed to set your teammates up, aren't you? There's got to be some kind of unwritten code of conduct. There's got to be. If somebody has a 4K and it's not the most important round in the world, you let that man get his ace. But I forgive them. It's all right. Hampus, nice 4K. He takes to the top of the Ninjas scoreboard. So it's not quite the ace of Knock, but Hampus still putting in the work, putting in the reps, flexing on him.
This is always scary for NIP now because they're running a bonus round in a game where they're not favored anymore and they're significantly down and they also have no money left up, right? So it's not like they can magically produce M4s out of thin air, but running bonus here is always going to be scary because Heroic have 5 AKs. And if they just win this first rifle round, like flat out, get a free AWP, get 12, break NIP, I mean, that's how you close the game there for Heroic. So NIP, the pressure really is on to not only win this round, but to build, right? And to get those AKs out of the hands of Heroic, but as well as upgrading your own weaponry. Nico's faking B. Everyone else is going to that A site. Let's see if NIP fall for a fast rotation as these grenades come into the B site.
Are not anybody really moving. In fact, Hampus, he's getting closer to the opposite side, so Nico's little fake there called out. You know he's a phony. Rez, he's trying to get around the short side of this A site, so it's 1-4. Oh my goodness. Never mind. Poor guy gets taken down instantly by Stound. The AK rains supreme, and the grenades rain forward. Past the bomb site, the smoke pops. We've got 5 Ts who have set up shop versus the 4 CTs on the retake. Hugo, this does not bode well for the Ninjas. I think you hit it on the head. Coming in with that bonus round per se. I mean, I don't even know if Rez ever had a chance in that gunfight. But the Ninjas, even if they decide to save, what you're doing is bringing just 2 SMGs into the next round. You're still going to have one of these shaky little buys. But at the same time, you don't want to take these big risks. So that's exactly what's going to happen. 9 players set to save. Maybe they force the issue after. Little flash of the 2 SMGs peak, but to no avail. So they'll keep the hardware, the big guns for Ninjas. But that is a beautiful first gun round for Heroic's T side.
Yeah, 5 alive as well, which is just like all the difference maker. Heroic build money. It means that when NIP eventually get another round, they're not going to like hard reset Heroic. They'll be able to continue to buy. And yeah, here's the reinvestment for NIP, right? Upgrading those guns. I like the save. You know you've lost the round. A is so hard to retake. NIP, they have those retake smokes. We've seen that in the past. When I've watched this team with Hampus, I haven't seen them use the smokes. Under Leclerc, they did a lot, but we know that they can do that. So yeah, NIP, hopefully in this game they get to use these A retake smokes against Heroic, who I think are just going to probably pound down the A site a lot of these rounds, like most teams do.
Spam fight. Nobody comes out on top of that, but on top of the box was Knock. He has lost his head. Heroic, what's the play from here? More utility, it seems. Rez still sticking around to the short side, not wanting to give that up just yet, but we do get the rock back from Heroic. And if they go into this B site now, Hugo, it is open for the taking. It would force Ninjas into another save. And then we're getting into that, oh, wait, Twist. He tries to stop it from the bottom of the ladder, but he doesn't get the kill immediately. They know he's down there. And he's got to go right back up. So at least the CTs, they have a warning that this is that full B commitment. And Twist, he almost gets here in time to drop Stown. Stown, he's still looking for his kill. He's pinned into this forward position. And from there, he drops Hampus and Twist. Borup, he flanks into mid. It's Heroic across the kill feed. They end up wrapping back around the Ninjas once they decide to rotate.
Yeah, I mean, this has got Dust 2 written all over it, and I don't think the NIP side are going to be all too happy about that, knowing it's a map they've only played twice. So, yeah, usually they're insta-ban. It was not in this series, and they might come to regret it, Connor. It's not over yet, though, but an eco here is not a good sign. Giving away 14 to Heroic. Popsky's on a Zeus, for crying out loud. NIP really just kind of hoping and praying at this point, but Heroic are rushing B with a full 4-man unit. Stown's holding for the mid push. He's got to deal with 2, and here comes the B bully.
Hey there.
Oh, okay, yeah, we'll take it. We'll take a Zeus.
Nice jump, Twist. But he ends up in the dumps. So a 14th one for Heroic, and this has got, when you say it's got Dust 2 written all over it, I mean, you could just see the nature of these rounds now. Heroic, they feel like they've got the win. Ninjas, in the back of their head, it's creeping in that this is going to be a 3-map series. So I wouldn't be shocked if we just get some, with this big of a lead and the economy stacking up for the T's, they're going to be able to take some calculated risks. All the while, Ninjas probably still either stuck in a bad situation in that maybe they'll have to save if they lose the round early, or they're just going to have to try and throw it at the wall and hope it sticks, even if they are in some sort of 3v4, 3v5 situation. So they need early kills, and they're going to find one, you think. Borup, his Rumpus, just stuck right out through the tarps there, but not quite punished. It is the CT to die in mid-twist, the first man down.
I love how quick these mid to Bs are. Heroic, they get the pick and they just rush over the construction into the B-bomb site. Popsky with 1 traded quick, and they've already got the bomb below the stairs, so it can just commit. And if anyone was deep on B, then that would just give more room for Heroic to move from the mid side. It's so nice. The reaction's so quick, and NIP just haven't had an answer to it. That mid scaffolding player is fighting, and which is fine, but they're losing it every time. Every time they're losing engagement, and if you do, you just opened up the mid to B. It's so quick, it's so clean. Heroic have done their homework, and right now they're about to take 15. Nork locked in spawn, he's gone 2. And there it is. This is not the game I expected, right? Heroic, we saw how much they wanted Mirage. They pulled a massive comeback to make the game close. They fall at the final hurdle. Well, they brought that same anger, that same passion into this game, and they've just destroyed NIP on their map pick. Wowie.
Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee.
Yes.
How would you rate that? Yeah. Yeah,
Pretty good.
my
Pretty
man.
good. I'm not even gonna try it because I
Right, you go.
myself.
I know. I'm the dancing
Better than
monkey,
me, Tom,
and you're the big brain. That's why we get along here. But CT's slain again. Don't mean to just talk over the end of this map, but I think it's clear to everybody in the server and anybody watching this, Dust 2 is needed, baby. This is that 3-map series. Absolutely. And I think what's really condemning is that it was not as close as Mirage. And now in hindsight, it's like, shit, Heroic, they have been in this series. So we move over to Dust 2. I don't know where that one lands. But I've got my hesitations. Rez, 1v5 ace clutch. Nico. No. Headshot connects, and that is that, ladies and gentlemen. A 16-6 scoreline on Vertigo after, of course, the Mirage map. So we head over to Dust 2, and that's just a really exciting place for this series to end on. And that's it. We'll be done after that map. So let's just go ahead, throw this one to a break, keep it simple, stupid. We'll see you guys in a bit.